welcome to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sentinels and the Buffalo Bulls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. Coach Lembo told me before the game he is so excited to lead his team out onto this field where he was a player himself. He has waited his turn. It is a full circle moment for him, and he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that I had when I was a player. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Buffalo's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. It's the Sentinels offense has the ball first today. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Offense with jumbo personnel. Leaves him with the back. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Using his legs, it's Bentley. Got enough for the first. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Sentinels are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The option look. He'll keep it again on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. And the Sentinels will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So the Buffalo Bulls offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. They recruit this coaching staff really was much higher on than a lot of the services, and man, did that pay off as he won the job to start the season. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And tackled there by the defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Oh, they're after him. He's looking deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the option. He'll keep it on second down. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Sentinels will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return possible on this when it goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
3rd and 4. Fires to the big fella. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got a little press. Makes a stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They're going to ride this running back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The run inside. It's Shelton. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Looking to throw, it's right. Got the quick pass. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone.
Maybe a crease. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option. Keeps it on first down. Breaks into the open. Runs through a tackle. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. On the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Gunderson. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Sentinels decide to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running inside. It's Shelton. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Andrews. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too.
Maybe some room here. He has 60 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the air, it's right. Complete to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Burgess. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Gunderson. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Got a little space. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Running into the open space. He now has 80 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes a hit as he fires. Quickly complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. There's some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. The throw. Catch in the middle, it's Ward. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. He's going to run it. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. And the Sentinels headed quickly to the line.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. Got the back over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Finds his tight end. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Looking downfield on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Give to the big fullback. Makes one man miss. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Colorado taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Buffaloes looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Now back to your game in Buffalo. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Number 49, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The Buffalo head coach told me at halftime. He told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking for room, it's Shelton. Nice move there. He now has 111 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. To the air, it's Wright. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. On the move at the 30. To running room. Touchdown Bulls. And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Goes to the option. Doing it himself again. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down.
Really, really nice play, and I love bringing speed on the field. The more dime packages, the better on those 3rd down situations. Now I got faster guys chasing in the back end with the receivers, and when the QB scrambles outside the pocket, I got a DB now going to try to get that QB. Makes all the difference in the world.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Back to throw, it's right. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He'll pull it down. Took care of it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. The Bulls had this offense rolling. The run inside. It's Shelton.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On the ground, it's Birch. Tackled there by the defense.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their... It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Using his legs, it's Bentley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. Makes it past the marker. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Got out of trouble and throws. Catch in the middle, it's Grimes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The option, he'll keep it. There's a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Pulls it and runs it again. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sentinels!
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Number 49 sets a kickoff.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running inside, it's Birch. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the counter play. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Birch. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Could be an alley. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bulls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run inside. It's Shelton.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you always worry about turnovers in the first game, and for this young man, he's got to be able to turn the page. I know that was his first carry of the year. He puts it on the ground. That's the nightmare scenario, but you got to be able to wash that and flush it out. You got to be able to play the next play.
Breaks into the open on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The option look. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Hand off to the fullback. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Bentley. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st down from their own 22. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. This is a designed run. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's Shelton. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Wright. Quick strike complete. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.